Dear parents, partners, family members, friends, INSEAD faculty, alumni and staff, and especially dear graduates, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for INSEAD's MBA class of December 2024. Thank you very much to all of you for joining us to help mark this special achievement, and thank you also for those of you who are joining us online. My name's Mark Stabile, and I'm the Dean of Degree Programs, and I'm delighted to be with you today. I'm joined on the stage by your graduation speaker, Hari Krishnan, by Nida Yanuskis, our Associate Dean for Advancement, and of course, our Dean of INSEAD, Francisco Veloso. They will be introduced to you each in turn shortly. Swiss train policy applies to graduation day too. Well, we have to get everybody in their seats before we go. Okay, dear 24Ds, today marks your achievement of completing the most intense and global degree in the world, the INSEAD MBA. I want to express my sincere appreciation to your partners, families, and friends who've traveled from near, and I imagine also from very far, to celebrate this day with you. You can all be very proud of the achievements of the 24Ds. To the class, academically, you completed the coursework of a 2-year MBA in just 10 months, some of you in even less. You met all of our challenges, and you provided me with lots of feedback on how to improve the program along the way, and I'm very grateful for that. Alongside this, you added to the life of INSEAD in many ways, and I want to thank and congratulate you for some of these contributions. There are many, so I will ask that maybe we don't applaud until we finish thanking everybody, otherwise we'll be here until midnight, but here we go. More than 30 teams showcased their nationalities during the cultural festivals, offering culinary experiences, arts, music, games, and more. The week-long celebration brought a lot of life to both of our campuses. You've been highly engaged and active in delivering student club conferences. Thank you to Harsh and Jaylin and Mantan and Ishan for leading the inaugural Education Symposium. Thank you to Itunu and Pamela and Upasna for delivering the Business in Africa Conference, Beyond Resources, Building Sustainable and Inclusive Economies in Africa. Thank you to Linda for leading the 20th edition of the Private Equity Conference in France, and to Harsh, Xiaoyu, Tiffany, Job, Isabel, and Jared for leading the 16th edition in Singapore. And a particular thank you to Rab, Chinmay, Yuichi, and Henry for leading the new and important mental health initiative, and for your collaboration with Arno, one of our MIM 26s, on Mental Health Day. And last but not least, thank you to Itan and Amit for leading Origins INSEAD to new heights, for creating a safe space for students to share their origin stories, and for your contribution to creating a strong and tight-knit community. Our MBAs, you may have noticed, have a competitive streak, and 20 of our MBAs participated in MBAT, a sports event organized by HEC. Congratulations to Sagar and Annabelle and Ness for winning the gold, to Alexandra and Danielle for the silver, and to Annabelle and Mantan for the bronze. Did we leave anything for any other school? Cleaned up? Anyway, I'm fine with that, but congratulations to all of you. When you were not busy studying, socializing, or engaging in extracurricular activities, you also networked and built entrepreneurial ventures. From the 49th edition of INSEAD's venture competition, congratulations to Utsav and Jose for winning the runner-up prize, for Sea2Carbon, which produces biomass to drop in biofuels, and to Abhinav for winning the Patrick Turney MBA 78 prize for Paper Earth, which aims to upcycle textiles to paper. And from the 48th and 49th editions, congratulations to Nina, Arthur, Sana, Hans Jakob, and Leonard for making it to the finals with your projects. You, the class of December 2024, leave many legacies at INSEAD. I know that going forward, you will maintain and grow the many relationships you've built. You will celebrate each other's successes, and you will be there for each other when you need support. Congratulations, class of December 24, and thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Francisco Veloso, the Dean of INSEAD. Francisco Veloso has been Dean of INSEAD since September 1st, 2023, leading the school across its full range of activities and 4 locations. Prior to INSEAD, he served as Dean of Imperial College Business School, which, under his guidance, excelled in research, digital teaching innovation, and program impact. Before Imperial, he was Dean at Católica Lisbon School of Business and Economics, significantly expanding its international reach and research prominence. He spent the formative years of his academic career at Carnegie Mellon University in the US, where he became full professor. He has a PhD from MIT in Technology, Management and Policy, and a master's in Economics and Management of Science and Technology, and an undergraduate degree in Physics Engineering from the University of Lisbon. Please join me in welcoming Dean Veloso to the stage.
Thank you very much, Mark, for introducing me, and welcome all of you to be here. You know, dear class of December 2024, it is really my great pleasure to be here with you today to celebrate your graduation. And a warm welcome, as Mark has also mentioned, to your parents, families, and friends, as well to the members of our community that are here today, alumni, faculty, and staff. It is really a great pleasure to be here with you today to celebrate this moment. And of course, also a special thanks to our speaker today, Hari Krishna, who will be properly introduced in a little bit, for accepting to share with us a little bit of his inspiring trajectory with all of us. And in fact, to start with, I really want to invite all of us to offer a round of applause to this amazing support network that is represented here, our family, staff, faculty, alumni, all of those that we know, some here, some not here, but we know down deep inside that contribute in a very significant way to all of us being here today celebrating. Let's give them a big, hearty round of applause. You know, your graduation is really a tremendous achievement. You know, Mark already mentioned, you know, this is the most intense MBA that's out there. And also, we believe, the most impactful one. But I also want to bring here the fact that we are here today in really what is a magic moment in academic life. Because graduation is really the moment where our entire community gets together to recognize and celebrate the hard work, the resilience, and the passion that really brings you to this outstanding milestone, which is graduation. So I'm very, very pleased and grateful to be here with you as you start this exciting new chapter in your lives. And graduation is also an important time for you to take a step back and to look around, to see the people that are here beside you, behind you, in front of you, and to appreciate your wonderful classmates. And that is a very special group indeed. A truly global cohort, 78 different nationalities, and a set of global trajectories and experiences that go much beyond your own nationality. Each of you has brought something special to the group: personality, culture, competence, experience, traits, perspectives. And together, you've overcome significant obstacles that come with such a demanding program. And you've done that with energy, with enthusiasm, with determination, but also with kindness. While you've learned a lot in the classroom, you've also learned a lot from each other's strengths, differences, and challenges. You have supported each other, and through that forged deep and powerful ties that we'll keep for life. And that is a fundamental part of the INSEAD experience. Today is not the end of your cohort journey. It's just the beginning of a different journey. You will now become graduates of INSEAD, and that brings with it a really powerful network of peers and friends around the world who will be alongside you in this next stage of your journey. So enjoy the lifelong connections you've made with each other and with the school. Enjoy the amazing peers assembled here today. But your wonderful group did not join any school. You joined INSEAD. And for the benefit of the families and friends that are here today, I do want to share a few words about the story, the mission, and the distinct nature of our wonderful school. Because INSEAD is indeed a very special place, a mission-driven school that stays true to its founding values of diversity, independence, rigor and relevance, closeness to business, and entrepreneurship. Founded in 1957, INSEAD is the brainchild of Georges Doriot, a French professor at the time at Harvard Business School, and the creator also of venture capital globally. At that time, there were already other business schools in France and around Europe, but they were quite far from the practice that existed in the US. So INSEAD, brought this cutting-edge, management techniques and education to Europe, through Georges Doriot and his co-founders. But importantly, he also thought about and created INSEAD as a way to connect people and cultures and to contribute to build peace and prosperity in Europe that had just come out of 2 world wars. But what's quite important is how he did it, the idea that's behind INSEAD, because his vision is that the way to create this culture, this understanding, this connection is through business exchange and through leadership. And this is at the essence of the way that we think and reflect on the uniqueness of our school, this powerful combination which is relevant today as it was, years ago when the school was created. And in fact, I hear about this uniqueness, all the time when I connect with the alumni community, when I meet them. And they all say, INSEAD changed my life. And in fact, though I joined INSEAD in September 2023, as Mark mentioned, I was actually struck by the transformational power of our school a long time ago, in the early 80s. I was at that time a geeky preteen in Portugal. As you heard, I studied physics for my undergraduate. And even before I started dreaming about what I could do in business school academia. 1980s in Portugal was only a few years after the 1974 revolution and before Portugal joined the European Union in 1986. So Portugal was quite an insular place at that time. It was just starting to open up to the world. And that impact actually came through my dad. My dad was in his early 40s, a marketing executive in a Portuguese firm. And he came to INSEAD to do a long executive forum program in marketing. And that really left an indelible mark on him. The knowledge, the experience, the colleagues, all left a long-lasting impression on his personality, his career, and his journey. And this is something that my sister and I, the one of the siblings that had age enough to kind of understand, really remember well. And we cherish that memory and the impact that it had on his life, after that. And even though he only lived 10 years past that moment, it really had an impression in me to the moment that I kept that memory throughout my life and has remained until that today. But of course, we're always, thinking about the future and where we want to go and how we want to push into the future. So INSEAD has, of course, evolved since 1957 and since 1980. We've established its campus around the world, here in Singapore and in Abu Dhabi, and a hub in San Francisco. We have gained global reputation and impact, but we've remained true to the vision of our founders and to the mission of bringing together people, culture, and ideas to develop responsible leaders who transform business and society. There are many other business schools out there that are very good at teaching about management. But there's only truly one global business school, the only one where there's no dominant culture in the classroom, where everyone is a minority. And everyone learns to respect, work with, and cherish other minorities, to do commerce and to impact the world. In today's polarized world, the need to bring people together, to collaborate, to dialogue, to communicate, to drive impact has never been more urgent, and that is INSEAD's mission. And that's also what you have experienced through the diversity of your group, the knowledge and expertise of your world-leading faculty, and the relevance of our curriculum. And we are always innovating and looking into the future. Our faculty create pioneer research that is making a fundamental difference to the way that companies address relevant topics, from AI to the circular economies or the future of work. We frequently re-engineer our curriculum to ensure that it addresses key topics. At the core of the MBA courses now, you have a sustainability learning goal across all our core courses. We offer many electives in that space, and we also have a capstone project that focuses on this important topic in today's business and society. And we collaborate with fellow business schools, firms, alumni, and global organizations to address the impact on issues such as climate change, gender inequality, or economic development. We're ensuring that business leaders are equipped with cutting-edge management skills, as well as the skills to integrate social and environmental issues in business decisions. And this brings me to your responsibility. The world has changed a lot since 1957. The next stage of our journey is at a crucial moment in history. The fast rate of digital transformation with AI and its huge impact on business and the world cannot be understated. The speed of global warming is accelerating, and we have a responsibility to address it in our business decision. The world is experiencing war and migration, and many governments are becoming more inward-looking. But despite this challenging and sobering context, I remain optimistic, and that is thanks to you, the MBA class of December 2024. After all, you've just completed the MBA of INSEAD, the business school for the world, the business school that prepares leaders to deal with all business and societal issues responsibly, ethically, and without judgment, to make a positive impact, to drive transformation. As graduates of INSEAD, you carry a great responsibility. You are in a unique and privileged position, one with the potential to change people's lives. You're equipped with the knowledge and the tools, not only to navigate the world in this challenging environment, but to lead others responsibly with the vision to make the world a better place. You are the leaders that can lead this change with new ideas and new ways of doing business. I encourage you to remember what you've learned here at INSEAD. I want you to use that knowledge that you've acquired, take it to your future companies, take it back to your communities, and use it to bring about change. You have an outsized role to play in transforming the world, an outsized responsibility to lead by example. It depends on you, on what you decide to do. But the good news is that you're not alone in this task. As you step forward into the world as proud INSEADers, remember that you're part of this global community of more than 70,000 strong INSEAD alumni across 180 countries, a global community of responsible leaders such as you. No other business school has the breadth and the depth of alumni community that this one has. This expansive network is not just a testament to our shared history. It is a vibrant, active community ready to support you in your future endeavors. And I feel that every time I meet our community in my travels, as recently as last week in Dubai, it was always very, very nice to connect to our community and see how much they're contributing every place around the world where they're part of. So I urge you to embrace this powerful resource. The more you engage, the richer your experience will be. This is the secret sauce of INSEAD, a network that grows in value as you contribute to it. Let us continue to build this legacy together, fostering a community that thrives on our mutual support and a shared vision for a better world. And a final few words. The first one is to invite you to stay in touch with us. We are fully vested in your success. I look forward to hearing your stories of success in the future. And I want to learn how INSEAD has transformed your lives. You, the INSEAD MBA class of December 2024. And it's not just the personal stories that I'd like to hear, but also the stories of how you're carrying INSEAD's mission forward. How you'll make INSEAD's values your own to make a positive impact on business and society. I have no doubt that you will change the world for the better. It won't be easy, but I have faith in you because you are INSEADers. Congratulations and all the best, the amazing class of December 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Francisco, for your inspiring and encouraging words to our 24 class. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to our dynamic Associate Dean of Advancement, Nina Yanuskis. Nina is a Gemba 23 grad, has spent the last 9 years at INSEAD championing all things alumni-related. Today, she's thrilled to welcome you into our ever-growing family of 70,000 strong alumni. Please join me in welcoming Nina to the stage.
Good afternoon. How are you doing? Woo! This is great. I'm so happy to welcome you. Affectionately now forever called MBA 24Ds. That's who you will be called in, the advancement world, and into the INSEAD alumni community. It's so exciting to be here to celebrate this moment with you all as you transition from students to alumni and into one of the most powerful, dynamic, and supportive networks globally. So as was mentioned, today you are joining a family of 70,000 alumni in 180 countries. No other business school can match that. What makes this network truly exceptional is not just the remarkable achievements of our faculty, of our students, of our alumni, but it's the engagement that builds off of that. Over 4,000 alumni globally volunteer every single year, their time, their energy, their philanthropy, and they give back. This is the power of INSEAD. Francisco mentioned this already, but I want to share what I do call the secret sauce, the 5 key ingredients to empower you as individuals and collectively as a class. So, first, never ever hesitate to reach out to your fellow alumni. This is a network built on generosity and built on connection. Seek advice, share experiences, forge new relationships. An INSEADer will pick up the phone, will answer your text, will reply on LinkedIn. That is the INSEAD way. So please do that. Second, join your National Alumni Association. The NAAs are your local gateway to events, opportunities, and an invaluable regional network. Stay connected to the people there who can help you grow and succeed in your local ecosystem. Third, take advantage of our lifelong learning programs. You're going to see this. You're going to receive emails from me. You're like, oh, she told me that. You're going to get information on our global events, on webinars, on pop-up programs that we do. And one little piece of advice is maybe mark your calendars for Amsterdam, April 4th and 5th of 2025. This is our alumni forum. So if those of you in the class who are Dutch, I encourage you to rally the class and bring many of you back together and join the alumni forum every single year. Fourth, make the My INSEAD platform and the My INSEAD app your home base, your go-to. This is where you're going to find the alumni directory, global events, knowledge articles, everything is there. So I know this is not sort of the platform that you were going to for everything, but this is your one-stop shop now. And fifth, and probably most importantly, as have been mentioned, stay engaged. The more you give, the more you do get back. And so if you've led a student council or a club or fundraise for the Robin Hood campaign, I encourage you to continue that spirit of involvement. And I can see from my perspective that some of INSEAD's most impactful classes are those where the alumni in your class stepped up. So that's the secret sauce. But it's really more than just individual action. It's about the collective power of 24D. The bonds that you've built are priceless. Support each other through the highs and the lows. Stay in touch, stay engaged, be a force for good in the world, and through INSEAD. And again, remember, the more you invest in this network, the more it will give back to you in opportunities, friendships, and life-changing experiences. Welcome to the INSEAD alumni community. Together, we are powerful, together, we are impactful, and together, we are family. So congratulations, and I can't wait to see you on the road somewhere globally. Thank you. And now I want to introduce one of INSEAD's remarkable changemakers, alumnus, Hari Krishnan. As CEO and MD of Property Guru Group and an INSEAD board member, he has scaled businesses from startups to publicly listed companies, driven digital transformation across industries such as travel, recruitment, and real estate. Welcome, Hari.
Thanks, Nita. It's wonderful to see a room this full and this full of INSEADers and family. Thank you, Dean Veloso, Dean Stabile, INSEAD faculty and staff, parents, partners, siblings, and friends. But most of all, thank you to the MBA class of 24D for having me here to share your day of celebrations. Congratulations, you are now an INSEAD MBA. Today you join a proud and mostly illustrious group of alums who stood in your shoes over the years. Welcome, fellow alums. I'm supposed to stand up here and say, follow your dreams. Clearly, some dreaming is what brought you to INSEAD, to this crazy year you have lived through, to these amazing friendships and memories you have built. But it was not dreaming alone that brought you here. Fair warning, I'm going to use a few quotes and proverbs to help guide us through the next 10 minutes we're going to spend together. And I'm going to start by quoting a lovely Japanese proverb that I hope you take to heart. Vision without action is just a dream, but action without vision is a nightmare. I, for one, believe it's a pairing of vision and action that brought you here today and will guide many of you into your bright futures. While the world will always need dreamers, I'm here to advise you that more than ever, in 2025 and beyond, the world needs people who stand for and act for something. Acting for something starts with a little introspection. Paraphrasing Mahatma Gandhi, I'll give you my second quote. Your beliefs become your thoughts, which in turn become your actions. So what do you believe in? What are you willing to stand for? I've learned that self-confidence is earned. It starts by planting a flag for something you believe in and then defending that position. This is a lesson I have learned over time and my fair share of tough debates and decisions. Many of those debates happened with my INSEAD classmates. Turns out some of those late-night post-dinner debates helped hone my skills. I hope you remember some of them. I spent much of my early career using a strength I have, reading the room. An early manager of mine once asked me whether I knew how horse trainers make horses dance to music. We've all seen the shows where horses apparently dance to the music. Now, the key challenge is horses can't actually dance. What he told me was that the trainers simply matched the music to each horse's canter, a visual illusion. His point to me was match your music to the other person's canter. Communicate in a way that it matches their rhythm. Now, first, let me say that this manager had a way with words, and only much later did I learn that the entire story was made up. Yeah, typical. But his central point remains. Should we be matching our energy and delivery to the boardroom or the conference room we address? There is some value in knowing your audience and their motivations. This I do believe. But today I follow a much more powerful mantra. I periodically examine the quality of my own thoughts first. Rather than read the room, I start by reading myself. Am I scattered? Am I focused? Am I inspired? What do I want to learn and what do I want to share? Simply observing my thoughts before I enter a room like this one has allowed me to fully engage and act, to bring my beliefs into thoughts and actions, as Gandhi would counsel us. I don't deal much with dancing horses. I deal with people. And my starting point for action is me and my thoughts. Now, those of you paying close attention would have noticed that I said that I enter every meeting thinking first about what I want to learn and then what I want to share. Leaders are first listeners and learners. Listen first, then learn, finally lead. And then circle back to listen some more. The listening, learning, and leading cycle is a virtuous one. The phrase I use to describe how I bring this to life is strong opinions loosely held. I have strong opinions loosely held. While I will vigorously argue my point when needed, I remain open to learning from the other person and discovering data that might change my opinion. This allows me to grow and evolve and not be surrounded by people who simply agree with me. My third quote for you is one from Terence Real. Every person is a bridge, spanning the legacy they inherited and the legacy they pass on. As I learn and grow in this life, I remind myself to try and make my leadership legacy one which creates new leaders. After all, leaders create leaders, not followers. My recommendation to you to achieve this: listen, learn, and then lead. Now, I am an entrepreneur. I love being an entrepreneur. The seed for entrepreneurship was planted in me right here at INSEAD. By my classmates and my teachers, they inspired me to build something which would change my world. As I developed my leadership skills, I developed them as an entrepreneur, making mistakes and enjoying the occasional success. Now, over the years and companies, my teams and I have built technology-driven solutions which simplified the world. We help people discover new music and plan dream holidays. But as I continued to grow, I challenged myself, and I chose to take on even more challenging tasks. For a while, my teams helped people realize their dream careers. For the last decade, I have led my team at Property Guru, which has focused on helping people make confident property decisions. A very easy solution to describe and an incredibly hard one to bring to life. As people make the largest financial investment of their lives, one which is intertwined with emotions and dreams, our greatest hope is that we can make the decision a little bit simpler. bring in a little more transparency, maybe a touch more efficiency. Technology has an incredible power to elevate people and bring more inclusion in society, but only if we wield it responsibly. Building businesses and being an entrepreneur in Asia has involved watching as economies have risen and fallen, political realities have shifted, and of course, a once-in-a-century pandemic has impacted society. Why am I sharing this with you? Because my journey as an entrepreneur started when I sat in the seat that all of you occupy today, as an INSEAD student and a new alum. And while the seed was planted while I sat in that seat, it was perfected in the world. The diverse perspectives introduced to me at INSEAD, the world view that expanded within these classrooms, the risk appetite and ambition which was uncovered through the debates and discussions, all helped shape the leader, entrepreneur, and person I became over time. It's time for my next quote. Entrepreneurship helps you discover who you really are, what you stand for, what your values are. That quote is from, well, me. And this brings me to the punchline of my speech. I started the speech by talking about following more than just your dreams. As you develop your career, you should tap into your beliefs and bring them to life in your workplace. As you grow as a leader, and maybe even as an entrepreneur, I wanted to ensure I encouraged you to be a leader who is fearless in leading with your values as your guide. Life is short. Make it count. Be bold in expressing yourself, your opinions, your values. When it comes to leadership, I would encourage you to be curious. Really listen, learn, and then lead. Lead with those strong opinions, loosely held. And where should you start? Start with you. Examine the quality of your own thoughts in every interaction. How are you going to show up today? Bring your vision and values to life through actions. My final proverb for today also happens to be my personal motto in life. Happiness is a choice. While the world can sometimes feel unfair, how we respond to it remains our choice. We have agency. Through the ups and downs, choose to find joy. I have found that a life where we take control rather than leave our fate to others, one where we pair our beliefs and our actions, has great potential to change the world and maybe even bring us some happiness. I wish each of you a successful career where your actions are guided by your values and a life where you choose happiness. Good luck to all of you, the INSEAD MBA class of 24D.
Thank you, Hari, for sharing your advice and wisdom with our MBA 24Ds. Among professors worldwide, it's known that teaching at INSEAD means being among some of the most talented teachers and, frankly, some of the most demanding audiences. It is therefore a great honor to be nominated and to win the Faculty Teaching Award. Every class gets to nominate and vote for their favorite faculty member. And I'd like to thank those of you who served as academic reps for your class and invite Neha, William, Charles, Nikhil, Tristan, Itunu, David, and Abhinav to join me on the stage to present the awards. Can you come forward, please? Come on down. Welcome. Thanks so much. Over to you.
Thank you, and thank you, Dean Stabile. Dear families, friends, staff, faculty, alumni, and the MBA class of December 2024. We are honored to have served you this year as your academic representatives, and it is our pleasure to announce the winners of the Faculty Teaching Awards for the class of 24D. We will start with the Best Teaching Award for Fontainebleau Core courses, and the nominees are Daniel Benz from Financial Accounting, Giampiero Petrulieri from Business and Society Ethics, and Shengyi Lin from Introduction to Strategy.
And the winner is Giampiero. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, GP couldn't be here with us today, and he sent us a video instead.
Une place au musée du Louvre.
Ça va faire deux cabines.
Cette descente.
Ça va faire deux cabines.
Ah bah c'est la cabine.
Achetez-lui un télécabine.
Oh là là, 91 centièmes sur Marco Dormat. Démonstration du génie.
Papa, wake up. It's the MBA graduation and they're giving you a prize.
ChatGPT, write me some remarks for the MBA graduation.
Of course.
I am deeply honored and grateful to receive Class of 24D. Do you know what the Strife is? It is the most iconic and challenging alpine ski racing slope, a vertical sheet of ice in Kitzbühel, Austria. A dream, if you're into that kind of thing. To even enter the downhill race on the Strife means that you're one of the best in the world. But to win the race doesn't mean that you're the very best. It only means that on that day, you were the bravest, or maybe the craziest, that you struggled well with your gifts and with your limits. See, for a management professor, the INSEAD MBA classroom is the Strife, with only one difference, that you are the very opposite of cold. So I'm grateful for this award. I'm surprised by the award. I'm delighted by it, and I want to tell you what it means to me. Like many of you, every day in this place, I stare at the gap between how good I am and how good I wish I was given the responsibilities and opportunities I have. And this year, I really felt how big that gap is for me. But I don't take the award as a reassurance that I'm okay, really. I'm not that bad. Oh, no. I take it as a reminder not to be paralyzed by that gap, as an encouragement to build the strength and the balance I need to leap across it. And I hope you will do exactly the same with the degree you're about to receive. Class of 24D, thank you so much for learning with me, for this award. I wish you courage, I wish you strength, I wish you friendship. Now go do some good and see you at the alumni reunion.
Thank you, Professor GP, for your words and congratulations. Let's present the nominees for the Best Teaching Award for the Singapore Core Courses. The nominees are Professor Juice for Financial Accounting, Professor Gaba for UDJ, Professor Olson for Macroeconomics and a Global Economy. And the winner is?
And the winner is Professor Anil Gaba for Uncertainty, Data and Judgment. Unfortunately, Anil could not be with us here today, but he has sent us the following message that he would like to be shared. Before all else, heartiest congratulations to you and your families on your graduation. I have kept this short, for today is only about you, about the amazing achievement of your hard work, and about minimizing time between this event and your celebratory champagne with family and friends. Thank you for your very generous and kind gesture of this award. It was a real pleasure spending time with all of you, among your charming diversity with many endearing accents, but which came with a collective sense of dedicated work, mutual empathy, and not any less important, a cheerful enjoyment of life. I will always cherish these everlasting memories. Some middle-class people tell us to think outside the box, but some other people in white clothes pretending to play tennis with snacks of cucumber sandwiches give us tips on thinking outside the box. But your group provided yet more evidence that we don't even know where the box is. Hence, you are correct in playing all the probabilities, and the so-called bunnies are the real upside promise for the world. Even the gods are smiling at you, as evidenced in part by those of you who made 10 times your money at the casino. As all of INSEAD, I am very proud of you. You made INSEAD great again. Now, the outside world is eagerly waiting for you, and as you re-enter this outside world, despite all that is going on, I'm sure that you'll make that world also great again. You will be our most effective and credible ambassadors to spread diversity and inclusion wherever you go, without cynicism and jadedness, but with evidence and without discarding that cheerful enjoyment of life. I regret not being with you in person on your big day, but I will look forward to seeing you soon in the near future in different parts of the world. Meanwhile, do stay in touch and stay away from the middle class and the people who eat cucumber sandwiches and white tennis clothes. My warmest wishes for your new adventures and yet more success. Cheers, Anil.
Thanks to Anil for his words and congratulations to him. Let's now present the nominees for Best Teaching Award for the Fontainebleau elective courses. The nominees are Pierre Hillon for Advanced ACF, Corporate Restructuring and Project Finance. Henning Pitzunka for New Business Ventures. And Wojtek Maturka for Psychological Issues and Management.
And the winner is, I think I lost it. Sorry. Professor Henning Pitzunka for New Business Ventures. Unfortunately, he is not with us today, so he has sent out his video. We can have that.
All right, let me start out with a heartfelt congratulations to you, 24Ds. You've made it. I had doubts about some of you, but you actually made it. So congratulations. That you have voted for this class actually says more about you than it does about me. The class requires a lot. It's truly a lot of work. And you see, it also requires you to engage with quite a few concepts that are not typically on a business school curriculum. You have to think a lot about history. You have to think about relational contracts. You have to think about all kind of challenges that very often go beyond kind of the boundaries of business. And the fact that you have selected this class really underscores your curiosity, your empathy, your ambition to constantly learn. So congratulations to you, and I'm privileged to have students like you. The second thing I will say, I've recently left INSEAD after 10 years. It has meant the world to me. It still means the world to me. And so this is like the perfect goodbye. Thank you so much. It means a ton. I wish you all the best. Take care.
Now, for the Faculty Teaching Award nominees, Singapore electives, the nominees are Professor Horacio Farcal, for negotiations. Professor Andy Yap for Power and Politics, and Professor Winnie Jiang for Psychological Issues in Management.
And the winner is Horacio Falsao for Negotiations. Unfortunately, Horacio could not be with us tonight, and he has sent another video.
Dear 24D MBA graduating class, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Horacio Falcão, negotiation professor. I apologize for not being able to be here today with you. That said, I'm honored and touched with your selection of me as your best elective course professor for the Singapore campus, especially when the competition at INSEAD is such at a high world-class level. As I was given only 60 seconds to address you, here's my speech, my very brief speech. Do great things, one day at a time. Do them the right way. Be kind. As you're now well prepared, and is now also your responsibility, our joint responsibility, to make a better world. Welcome to the club. Let's do it together. Wishing you a beautiful graduation, a transformative career, and a fulfilling life. My best wishes for you. Thank you, enjoy, and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.
Thank you, Horacio, for your words, and congratulations again. Congratulations to all our nominees and winners, and thank you to every faculty member who has taught us over this course of a year. This concludes the Faculty Teaching Awards ceremony, and we will now hand the time back to the Dean to continue our ceremony.
Thank you very much for presenting the awards. Things always get more fun when we start turning it over to you guys in the ceremony, and from here on in, it is over to you guys. Each MBA class elects their student council. The council serves a very important role, not only in representing you, but also in helping advise me as well. And I really value the conversations and your candid advice. Could I please ask Annabelle, Stephanie, Non, Anurag, Danielle, Badi, Isabel, Andrew, William, Alexandra, Niha, and Byonsik to stand up, and let's give them a big round of applause for serving as the council this year. Thank you all. And Annabelle and Stephanie, can you come join me on stage to give the student council address? There you are.
Good afternoon, Dean Veloso, Dean Stabile, distinguished speakers, esteemed faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, the class of 24D. On behalf of Annabelle and myself, it is a tremendous honor to stand before you as your co-presidents of the Student Council. We know you've all absolutely loved receiving our constant messages and announcements on WhatsApp this year, so from the very bottom of our hearts, thank you for allowing us the privilege of standing on stage to bother you one final time.
How crazy to think that we are standing here on the graduation stage today. We made it. It feels just yesterday that we took our first steps into the INSEAD MBA, unsure of what the next 12 months would bring, but filled with hope for what they could bring. Separated by an ocean on 2 campuses in Singapore and Fontainebleau, each half of our class began our journeys wondering, how much can really happen in 1 year?
As it turns out, quite a lot. In those early months, even as a class split up across the world, we found commonality in our experiences, mirrors of one another on opposite sides of the world.
We braved the freezing forests of Fontainebleau and the blazing humidity and ferocious mosquitoes of Kusu Island in Singapore, all in the name of personal leadership and development. Though what we developed wasn't just personal leadership, as much as it was a mild PTSD every time we heard the phrase, "It's all in the system," or "How does that make you feel?"
We wrestled with the infamous Z curve, fervently convincing each other to tone down our ambitions just so we can all survive another exam. Though, in the immortal words of Professor Anil Gaba, it was really quite middle class of us to do so.
Wednesday traditions flourished on both campuses. Come rain, snow, or sunshine, you could always find members of our class in Meccano in Fontainebleau or C'est la Vie in Singapore.
We found the luckiest man in Singapore, Thomas, who was picked up by INSEADers on New Year's Eve and somehow got to enjoy all the benefits of the INSEAD experience while keeping 100,000 euros in his bank account. Through P1 and P2, each half of our class even found their own beloved Mimis, where we forged bonds over rugby socials and the ever-notorious Soju Sundays.
Together but apart, we dashed to campus in costumes, shared our stories at cultural festivals and intimate dinners, and of course, who could forget how we witnessed the Lebanese attempt to resolve every existing global political crisis, one targeted cultural mixer at a time.
Then, as P3 brought the two halves of our class together, life at INSEAD only accelerated. Together, we embraced time-honored traditions while creating our own. We danced under the stars at the summer ball, otherwise known as INSEAD's greatest ever marketing ploy to ensure our attendance at the 5-year reunion, which, credit where credit is due, I think it really worked. So we'll see you all at the Château de Fontainebleau in 2029.
Orange INSEAD became a space where we shared our most vulnerable and powerful stories, forging connections deeper than we imagined possible. This tradition, started by the 24Js, has been lovingly passed down and nurtured by Amit and Eitan. It was a pleasure hearing so many of your insightful and touching stories from people's lives. Long may this tradition continue at INSEAD.
As we did everything from pre-gaming at Tardeo to wrestling each other in BORs for victory in Assassin's Sead, it became clear that life at INSEAD can best be described as a whirlwind of choices and trade-offs that we were constantly forced to make. Between classes, trips, recruiting, and yes, to the parents in the room, even the occasional homework assignment, which I promise you we did do from time to time, though almost all of us have been accused of not doing any actual work in the MBA this year based on the Instagram stories we've been posting.
And on top of all of this, life as it was before INSEAD still didn't stop, at least not fully. For those of us who made it through while balancing engagements, weddings, babies, or even launching new businesses, we salute you. The rest of us only just managed to take care of ourselves. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. We could stand here for hours to reminisce over all the moments that made 2024 special. But as we graduate today, we want to take a moment not to just recap the year, but to truly reflect on it.
Most of us will look back on 2024 as the year we did our MBAs. And yet, it's also difficult to forget that this year unfolded against the backdrop of a world grappling with war, political division, market strains, and continuing recovery from a global pandemic. We have been gifted this year with the ability to distract ourselves from all of this while we thrived in the INSEAD bubble. And yet I know many of us are also aware that after today, that bubble will be no more, and the reality we enter back into is one that may look very different from the one that we left. INSEADers are good at many things, but if there's one thing we tend to struggle with collectively, it's the notion of change, uncertainty, and the unknown. But I would remind all of us that though the world has changed, so too have we. We are no longer the same individuals that we were on January 1st. We've grown together, found new connections and friendships, built our resilience, and challenged ourselves every single day. Because of our experiences here, our challenges, our friendships, and our triumphs, we are now so much better prepared for the uncertainty of everything that comes next.
So, how much can happen in 12 months? As it turns out, everything can happen. The future will always be a great unknown, but let me assure you, we are ready. Ready to lead with integrity, to embrace complexity, and to create change in the world. ready for everything that lies ahead. And before we part ways, Steph and I would like to say thank you.
To the faculty who inspired us, the PLDP coaches who guided us, and the CDC advisors who endured our existential recruiting crises.
To our partners, families, and loved ones who made sacrifices to allow us to spend this year the way we did. You supported us when we doubted ourselves, reminded us to eat, and celebrated our wins alongside us.
To our amazing student council, Nan, Anurag, Danny, Badi, Izzy, Andrew, Lexi, Neha, Bomsik, and Will, we are so grateful for all the hard work that you've put in and for the friendships that we formed as a result. And a special mention also must go out to Sarah Jane, who supported Lexi's work on our beautiful yearbook, a memento we'll surely treasure for years to come.
To all the club leaders who allowed us to thrive in interests from sports to music, and yes, even wine, so they could thrive at INSEAD.
And finally, but obviously not least of all, thank you to you, our classmates. Each one of you has left a unique mark on this journey, from the laughter we've shared to the late nights that we will never forget, and maybe some that we wish we could forget. This year would not have been the same without each and every one of you. It has been an absolute honor to serve as your co-presidents. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be a part of your INSEAD journey and for building our legacy together.
As we close this chapter of our lives, let's carry forward the spirit of INSEAD, one of curiosity, collaboration, and a deep belief in our ability to make a difference. This isn't the end, this is just the beginning. So we made it, and we are ready for the future. Let's go out there and make it ours. Congratulations to the one and only class of INSEAD 24D.
Thank you both, and thank you to the entire council for all of your leadership and engagement this year. You, the 24Ds, voted for your class speaker. Can I ask Nathalie Talil to come up and give her class address?
That's good. Dean Veloso, Dean Stabile, Nida, faculty, staff, parents, partners, alumni, mom and dad, of course, and most importantly, and I might be biased here, the greatest class INSEAD has yet seen, the class of 24D. Welcome to your graduation. Thank you all for being here today. It's great to see all of you dressed up and looking sharp. Big difference from the grad trip, I must say. Well done. My name is Nathalie Tlil, for those that I have not had the pleasure to meet. Originally, I am Palestinian Jordanian, but at INSEAD, I have come to terms to accept the fact that I'm considered Lebanese. Shout out to the amazing Lebanese crowd who have kindly adopted me as one of their own. I owe a big chunk of my time here too. Oh, and speaking of, extra special thanks to our dear friend Richard for making it on time to graduation, away from his 100 social events. Thank you. Before we begin, just a kind disclaimer to the graduates. I've asked and checked, but unfortunately there is no QR code for you to scan and leave. You're gonna have to sit through the rest of today's graduation. But I promise I'll try to keep it as light and as engaging as possible, so please, humor me for the next 15 minutes as we walk down this year's memory lane and look ahead to our futures. When I found out that I'd be giving this speech, I was filled with so many mixed emotions. Proud to be the first Jordanian to stand here on stage, overwhelmed by how much I wanted to cover in such a short amount of time, conscious that I have to balance between my unfiltered jokes and the fact that this is forever going to be on YouTube, but more importantly, humbled to have run beside such amazing candidates. For those who knew me prior to INSEAD, knew that I did not believe in an MBA. I thought it was a waste of time, money, and had no value. thought. Don't worry, we're all good now. I would say network. What network? I can build that at work or I can make that through friends. But I've never been more wrong in my life, and I have been wrong many, many times. The people that we've met and the relationships that we've built here at INSEAD are truly unique and irreplaceable. With classmates from over 75 countries, we've been brought together in one small village or city, forging connections that might have never happened otherwise. I came to INSEAD with 4 main KPIs: to travel as much as possible, to broaden my academic scope, to make lifelong friendships, and to be invited to an Indian wedding. Let's just say I do accept last-minute invites. In all honesty, I'm leaving here feeling like a new and a better version of myself, and that's because of you. Being around such a diverse mix of personalities, stories, and life lessons has taught me so much more than I could have ever imagined. To be honest, some lessons I would have been okay without, but for the most part, it has been a collection of moments I will forever hold on to. So thank you for letting me into your lives and for all the real, unfiltered experiences you've shared. I'm filled with immense gratitude. If I may, just a quick shout out here. To my amazing section E9, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for making this experience more special than I would have ever imagined. To my study group, Milan, Carlos, Marico, and Pierre-Louis, I appreciate you all. Could not have asked for a better group to kickstart INSEAD with. And Pierre-Louis, you promised you'll be watching this. Keep shining. You are doing a fantastic job. We are all so proud of you. And do not forget us when you're a billionaire, please. And finally, and most importantly, to my rock and lifelong support system, a special thanks to my family for everything you have done and for making it all the way here. Today, we celebrate many victories. INSEAD is now, for the first time ever, ranked as the #1 European business school, jumping 17 spots since last year. It is also ranked as the #2 best MBA program worldwide. It has also achieved a remarkable top 10 ranking in ESG and net zero teaching. So if you're wondering why you had to keep returning back those coffee mugs, yeah, that's why. With such high ranking, all of you should be so proud of your academic achievements. This is such a huge feat. For that, let's take a moment to applaud ourselves for surviving the infamous core courses. Price and markets, not yet. Price and markets, remember that? We walked in with high hopes, but we left more confused than when we started. Corporate policy and finance. Well, let's just say the only thing more difficult than this course was finding the willpower to show up to our 8:30 a.m. classes. Not fun. It's crazy to think that in those first few days, we were all just faces in a crowd, fumbling through introductions and asking the same questions over and over again. Where are you from? And what did you do before INSEAD? We'd nod politely, hoping we'd remember each other's names the next time we passed by in the hall. Little by little, as we navigated the chaos of new schedules, tried to balance nap and gym time between classes, and powered through case studies on nothing but caffeine, those initial polite nods turned into genuine smiles, then laughter, and finally, a deep camaraderie. We've gone from being strangers to being some of the closest friends you could imagine. We've shared the late nights, the tough days, the small victories, and failures, building bonds that go far beyond the walls of our campus. We came here to learn, but we are leaving with friendships and memories that will stay with us for life. More specifically, let's not forget the numerous chateau parties that we've had. I'm just gonna go for a little bit, Meccano nights. The infamous Fonty weekend hikes. Victoire's wine cellar parties. I mean, who knew that partying next to washing machines would be so much fun? To waiting in line at C'est la Vie for that one Instagram post. To the wild, yet for some reason, blurred memory of Soju Sundays. And finally, and for the love of God, what is Tardeo? I don't get it. So many moments to remember. After today, you will scatter to your full-time roles, either in private equity, in venture capital, in startups, in industry, in consulting, and in consulting, where you get the chance of achieving your lifelong dream of making slides and aligning boxes for the rest of your life. So I urge you to make the most out of the remaining days we have together. Let's also take a moment to appreciate the faculty who have guided us, the support staff who have kept things running smoothly, and our families, partners, and friends who have supported us throughout this journey. Your unwavering support has been our rock. And to the local cafes that fueled our caffeine addiction, thank you for keeping us alive and awake. Speaking of cafes, I had one section dedicated to Zeki and his genius business model, but given the time, I'll just skip this and instead propose that INSEAD develop a case study on this. I mean, from Freddy's to Fleury parties and other things, this man can do it all. But before we celebrate our achievements, it's important to take a moment to reflect on the world we are stepping into. A world facing unprecedented challenges. Political instability continues to displace millions. The climate crisis is accelerating at an alarming pace. The job market is seemingly more difficult and challenging than ever, and deep inequality continues to persist across every corner of the globe. These are not just headlines. These are urgent realities that demand our attention and action. As INSEAD graduates, we are uniquely positioned to make a difference. With access to world-class education, a global network, and a privilege to choose our own paths, we are not just provided with an opportunity, but with a responsibility. The responsibility to create solutions, amplify voices that are unheard, and shape a more equitable and sustainable future. Don't get me wrong, this is not an easy task. It requires courage to challenge the status quo, creativity to rethink what's possible, and compassion to lead with humanity. Whether it's building businesses that prioritize sustainability, pushing for policies that aim for social impact, or even making small, meaningful change within our own circles, we have the tools to rise to these challenges. As we leave here today, let's not lose sight of what truly matters. Our success is not measured by flashy titles, but by the positive change we bring to the world. Let us dream boldly, not just for ourselves, but for the millions who don't have access to the same opportunities. Let us act decisively, not just for profit, but for the planet and its people. Class of 24D, we have the knowledge, the network, and the privilege to lead. Now it's up to us to ensure that our leadership leaves the world better than when we found it. This year has left a meaningful mark on my life. A positive one, I assure you. From the late night cramming sessions, to the house dinners, to karaoke nights, and endless travels, every experience has shaped us. So in summary, to wrap it up, what I'm trying to tell you is, this year has and is going to be the highlight of our lives. To be honest, I think it's all going downhill from here. So yalla, Adrian, Stephanie, and Isabel Abu Khalil, no pressure, but we are all counting on you to plan one more epic INSEAD trip next year. We got this. So here's to us, the class of 24D. We've laughed, we've cried, and we've survived MSD. Now, we step into the world armed with our INSEAD experiences, ready to make our mark. Thank you for this incredible, truly incredible honor, and for entrusting me to be your class speaker. Remember that today is not a goodbye, it's a see you later. Tahiyyati, as we say, and see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie, for bringing the experience to life for everyone who joined us today and to celebrate your graduation. I'd like to give special recognition to those among you who performed exceptionally well in your academic journey by being in the top 10% of your class. I present to you the Dean's List for the class of December 2024. Could I ask our Dean's List students to please stand up so we can give you a round of applause for this outstanding achievement. Thank you. The Ford Prize recognizes the student with the highest GPA in the class. And this year, the honor goes to Nuno Felipe da Rocha Borges. Guess where he's from, Francisco? He's from Portugal. Nuno, I'd ask you to join me on stage to receive the award. There we are.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone. I'll keep it short. By the way, this comes as a surprise, so no preparation at all. I'd like to, of course, to thank everyone that was part of this journey. I'd like to give a shout out to my study group and to my dear friend, Andries Brink in particular. You could also be here, buddy. And yeah, if you allow me, I'll just keep it short and in Portuguese because I do love my country and I do love my city of Porto. Eu gostava de agradecer aos meus pais, Carlos Alberto e Paula, ao meu irmão Fábio, à minha namorada Rita e a toda a sua família, e acima de tudo ao meu avô e à minha avó, Vitorino e Maria do Céu. Amo-vos muito, isto é para vocês. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nuno, and congratulations on the achievement. And now, we're through the speeches and on to the moment that we've all been waiting for, the class recognition ceremony. Please bear with us for a few moments while the team prepares the stage for the awards ceremony. Once ready, the first group of students will be invited to come to the stage and receive their diploma. The team will indicate when you should stand up and come to the stage. You'll proceed to the left, come to the stage, get your diploma and a photo, and then leave the stage to the right, and the team will guide you along the way. So here we go. Just give us a moment.
Shall we start? Okay. Ready? Graduates, it is my great honor to call on stage the first graduate, Omar Abdel Samad. Hani Abi Khalil. Ranin Abu Jamra. Isabel Abu Khalil. Omar Abu Radad. Femi Adeola. Sumaya Afak. Ankita Agawal. Joseph Agnew. Saad Ahmed. Wael Al-Rahal Al-Orabi. Lara Aliberti. Milad Al-Jetani. Noor Al-Nawar. Noor Al-Nuaimi. David Amarillo Trevino. Khushbu Anand. Xiaming Ang. Pamela Selassie Anchi. Pablo Arboleda. Hiral Arora. Roy Avili with distinction. Rula Atwi. Daniela Avendano Mosquera. Itunu Abogbade. Tiago Ayala Boto Pires Eusebio. Karim Ayoub. Mobin Ayoub. Mushtaba Ayoub. Rohit Ayagari. Hector Bagley. Noor Bahemia. Anthony Balza. Shahar Bar. Talita Barbosa with distinction. Ahmad Bayan. Coralie Bellage. Anis Benassin. Alexandre Bernardes Jacob Jr. Carlton Bestowich. Faiz Banji. Raghu Baskar. Uma Bhatia. Ness Billy Moria. Sana Block. Aline Boanova. Anna Bogner. Ana Bonilia Albornoz with distinction. Tess Bosma. Carola Botto. Amal Boussera. Matthias Brandt-Chelsen. Andreas Brink with distinction. Marco Caldarulo. Daniel Calderas. Alexandra Cartier. Ayushi Chamria. Amer Chama. Karim Shamseddin. Adiraj Chandel. Saloni Chandra. Connie Chang. Henry Chung. Aishwarya Shawan. Hannah Chauvin. Ismail Shakur. Agostino Chen. Chi Chen. Harold Chen. Veronica Cheng. Frank Chin. Chinmay Chitnis. Stephen Chonado. Stefan Cristianto. Jared Chua. Kerry Kawaha Chuan Yuan. Joao Conero de Assis. Andreu Corette Casa. Marc Cortacans with distinction. Albert Costa. Charles Coster with distinction. Kane Chui. Marina Curcio de Oliveira e Silva. Duarte da Cunha Alves Pereira. Nuno da Rocha Borges with distinction and fourth prize winner. Richard Daher. Sunjana Dalal. Elio de Goes Teles Neto. Sofia de Ignacio Simuluc. Matteo de Pasquale. Vinit de Dia with distinction. Linda Della. Francesca Delvo. Luca Di Chiano. Mademba Diop. Maria do Amaral Prado Auler. Pedro Dominguez Churuca. Iris Dong. Tiago dos Santos Pinheiro. Maria Douyeb. Gal Devral. Daniel de Souza. Niladri Duta. Milan Ebner. Alice Eckel. Sari El-Kantari. Badi El-Kabouli. Fahad Elahi. Waji El-Sheikh. Arnold Emandé. Nicolas Evenepoel with distinction. Francesco Fabracci. Pierre-Étienne Fabre. Pierre-Alain Fallas with distinction. Oluwabukunmi Familoye. Guillermo Felipe de Balenzo with distinction. Enzo Fischer. Emily Fordyce. Marek Franiak. Jonathan Frankel. Carlos Gabilondo Camara. Goutami Gadam Seti. Mantan Gala. Pablo Galardi Garcia. Pedro Gamito. Yuen Gao. Alex Garabedian. Astor Garcia Amor. Ayush Garg. Nikhil Garg. Raymond Gaskovas. Luna Gausinet Gonzalez. Vardan Gazarian with distinction. Chloe Gilbert. JD Goblet. José Gomes. Isa Gomez. Shun Gong. Charlie Gould with distinction. Alexandre Govea with distinction. Tom Greenwood. Alexandra Gzeda. Kitty Guan. Carl Guichard. Jean Guis. Shivani Gulati. Aditya Gupta. Shubham Gupta. Varun Gupta. Vedant Gupta. Tarek Abash. Nazanin Bijani. Perla Achiti. Meryl Afna. Özben Hafiz Özdemir. Fares Hamdi. Rachel Hanley. Peter Hannon. Luca Hani. Wataru Ara. Tristan Hardy with distinction. Dolly Hattem. Isabel Evans. Nina Haverkamp. Antonio Hasbun. Felix Hyman with distinction. Adrienne Henderson. Navardo Henry. Daniel Hess. Patrick Hogan. Robin Holloway. Jasper Holst. Celine Reiki. Ethan Houry. Alice Ourkeby-Sagnière. Carrie Huang. Kevin Huang. Charlotte Hughes. Joe Iles. Ledion Iliazi. Amit Iyer. Amir Izadi. Krzysztof Jansewicz. Ank Jain. Mradul Jain. Raki Jain. Petra Janay. Thomas Jansen van der Malen. Akhil Jayanti. Hans Jacob Jepsen. Mark Jiang. Dustin Yersel, with distinction. Cindy John. José Jeanette, with distinction. Prakar Joshi. Angus Joyce with distinction. Nina Kageyama. Wali Kamal. Tim Karimov. Anish Katara. Omar Kayali. Kevin Kemajut Shumi. Connor Kennel. Ahmad Khalife with distinction. Karim Khalil. Jyotbir Kuman. Beomsik Kim. Esther Kim. Benedikt Kirschgeisler. Mo Clyde. Sophie Kögler. Yoonjun Ko. Chao Ming Ko. Neil Kohli. Kenji Kokuho. Leo Kong. Alex Kong Singh. Joseph Kouadio. Asaf Kramer with distinction. Jan Kröger. Risa Kudo. Apurva Kumar. Ayumi Kunore. I'll pass over to my colleague Angela.
Dan Lai. Santas Laurentius. Marcelo Leo. Hei Jun Lee. Jaylin Lee. Hong Wei Lee with distinction. Wen Rong Lee. Torres Liang. Crystal Lim. Yo Lin. Lauren Liu. Lucia Liu. Xiao Liu. Mehdi Lombardi. Francesco Lorero with distinction. Biao Lu. Vivian Lu. Leo Lukoshek. Jiawei Liu. Sarah Jane Rose Claire Michelle Lin. Mariana Mandela Yaginoma. Vittorio Maffi. Shubhangi Mahajan. Shazeb Mahmood. Arthur Meitlis. Ismail Mamadou Diop. Diksha Manglani. Mustafa Mansoor. Ilya Marcos. Beatrice Marquez. Sofia Marquez Cruz with distinction. Paul Martin Navarro. Theophile Martinot. David Mascarenas. Miguel Matos Diaz with distinction. Izzy Matun. Camila Mazzolini. Navaneet Medarametla. Henry Meehan with distinction. Kevin Majo. Yoram Macking with distinction. Yara Melki. Shorsh Melman with distinction. Shashank Menon. Kachatur Mesropian. Ryan Metauro. Tan Mien. Shazeb Mirza. Satyajit Mishra. Xenophon Mitakidis. Pooja Mittal. Alexi Mawad. Dhruv Mohan. Shubranka Mondal. Eva Monroe with distinction. Marie Alex Morel. Natalia Moreno Pereira. Ines Morgan. Aditya Mukherjee. Mariko Muranishi. Annabelle Murphy. Kamal Muthaya. Sophie Ina Jarvis. Chandrasekhar Nagaraj. Kumar Chaitanya Nagendla with distinction. Yuki Naito. Stefanos Nanopoulos. Daniel Nakwi. Tommaso Nardini. Beatrice Nascimento Souza. Hassan Nasir. Mark Nasser. Johannes Niemeyer with distinction. Caleb Novat. Jose Nunes Sanchez. Jack O'Halloran with distinction. Inigo Lechia. David Ong with distinction. Job Ong. Luis Owen. Cecilia Paloma Prieto. Mauro Parada Crespo. Victor Park. George Pearson with distinction. Yu Peng. Lucia Peraleda with distinction. Christian Peralta Lagos. Marlene Perez Rojas. Gavril Petrov. Robert Petsko. Lien Pham. Miguel Pinto. Nicolas Piron. Kathleen Place with distinction. Eduardo Poma. Virginia Pozzato with distinction. Andy Prachablab. Neha Prakash. Nikhil Puri. Coco Chu. Alejandra Quintanilla Arasa. Fernando Quintanilla Pastor. Jessica Quirk. Harry Radford. Maria do Carmo Raimundo. Rajaraj Ramakrishnan. Upasana Ramburan Sabnani. Harsh Rampuria. Alfonso Rastrollo. Joe Rice. Maria Ribalta Cluselas. Alexandra Rios Gonzalez. Miriam Rizk. Tom Roberts. Juan Rodriguez Lacasa. Inigo Rodriguez Valero. Kistis Romosiu. Nicholas Rushkarnov with distinction. Christy Ruslim. Davi Saba. Santiago Sabogal Ortiz. Ahmed Said. Sukanya Saha with distinction. Shreha Sahe. Yuichi Sakano. Nabe Saleh. Sam Salteri with distinction. Leticia San Martin. Nehal Sarda. Mila Savova. Rav Soni. Tal Schiller. Frederic Shuking. Nora Saige. Akshay Sethi. Zenia Shabanova. Sagar Shah. Yugendaran Shanmugam. Patrick Shao. Ritika Shanoy. Gladwin Sheely. Jae Sung Shim. Yuna Shin. Victor Shoya Yonimoto. Arseny Shirev. Fariza Shiab. Abdullah Siddiqui. Manuel Simoes with distinction. Abhinav Singh. Utkarsh Singh. Indravir Singh Rajawat. Aditya Singha. Anurag Sinha. Alberto Sinibaldi. Blake Sinyard. Juan Manuel Sokovich Martinez. Marçal Sol Morello. Ayush Sontalia with distinction. Ricardo Sotos Carrillo. João Sousa Mendes. Non Stranpat. Gus Stephenson. Kaushik Suresh Kumar. Samiko Takahashi. Tiffany Tam. Isabel Tamburo. Koshe Tan. Sean Tan with distinction. Kunal Taneja. Skylar Tang. Stephanie Tang with distinction. Madison Tarnowski. Harsh Temonikar with distinction. Asante Tabeth. Camille Tistunet. Natalie Talil. William Tong. Sally Saratli. Ishan Vaidya. Shravan Vaidyanath. Cristina Valencia. Francisca von Berkel. Caroline von der Linden. Jeroen von Eck. Vince Vanier with distinction. Benjamin Varela Guzman. Dhananjay Venkatesh. Dhananjay Venkateshwaran. Venkatesh, sorry. Vignesh Sangaraju. Vincent. Damien Vecha with distinction. Dimitar Woodruff. Cedric Wang. Fei Wang. Han Wang. Raining Wang. Andrew Watson. Alex Widerin. Michael Vijaya. Ollie Wilson. Emma Widrington. Yu Wu. Alex Shi. Pratik Yadav. Charles Young. Katrina Yap. Kenneth Yee. Shashank Yeleswarapu. Akash Yawal. Katie Yoshida. Gabby Upanko. Lina Zaim. Stanley Zhang. Xiaoyi Zhang. Chelsea Tao. Fei Wei Yan Tao. Stephen Tao. Bet Zorik. Davide Zulo with distinction. Tony Tuo. Miguel Zurita Gasco. Anton Zikov. Juan Guatibonza Bricheno. And last but not least, Ellen Chai.
Congratulations to all of you. You guys still have your voice over there? I mean, unbelievable, unbelievable. Okay, we've reached the halfway mark of the ceremony. So, no, I'm just kidding. Before we conclude, though, I want to extend my sincere appreciation to the teams who've worked tirelessly to make your experience a special one and have allowed us to celebrate here today. So to Sven, to Vicky and their teams supporting your academic program, to Katja, Valerie, Noreni, Audrey, and Student Life team for their support today and throughout the year and for organizing the graduation. And following the ceremony, we are delighted to invite you to join us for the reception taking place outside the ballroom. I ask our graduates to remain in the room for a class photo before you go to the reception. So, we're at my favorite part. Can I ask all the 24 Ds to please stand up for the last part of the ceremony? Take your hat in your hands. Yeah. All right. So, you know how this goes? Yeah. Okay. So by the power vested in me by the INSEAD faculty and board, I hereby declare the MBA class of December 2024 officially graduated. Bravo.
Hard to understand. It cannot not bring you comfort or reach out a helping hand. So when you ask God for a gift, be thankful if He sends not diamonds, pearls, or riches, but the love of a real, true friend. But the love of a real, true friend.
What's your profit margin, Mr. Patrick?
It's circa 50%.
Mr. Sheedy?
Slightly higher.
Higher than 50%? Yeah, that's incredible. 50% profit margin. I mean, that's absolutely unbelievable.
1, 2.
I mean, that's absolutely unbelievable.
One.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, please remain in the ballroom. I repeat, graduates, please remain in the ballroom for the class photo. Please remain in the ballroom for the class photo. Guests, please feel free to help yourself to the reception outside. Thank you.
1. Well, hello, class of 20.